Oh, lay it down, lay it down, lay it down, lay it down from your heart right here, right now. Oh, lay your worry down. I have tried to hold it all, to keep the hurt behind these walls I built, solid and so rock hard. Now the hurt has grown too big to hold, and now these walls are cracked and rolled, falling, falling apart. Oh, so let
Without counting.
We're just going to start it.
You got me. Okay. All right. That was the Peter Polzak trio. Peter Polzak, Sarah Allen, Paul Martin, and our very own Juan Ramirez on the sax. All right. It's our turn now. So we're going to raise that spiritual energy in this church. Help me out. Stand up. We're going to sing together. Ricky Byers Beckwith, Holy, Holy Way. Words are right behind me. You can clap if you want. You can sway if you want. Let's get this going. All right. Let me love in a holy, holy way. Let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me know that love is all around me. Let me know that love is all around me. Oh, let me know that love is all around. Let me know that love is all around me. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Come on. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. All right. Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way. Let me live in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way. Let me live in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me know that love can heal us all. Let me know that love can heal us all. Oh, let me know that love can heal us all. Let me know that love can heal us all. Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way. Come on. Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me serve in a holy, holy way. Let me serve in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me serve in a holy, holy way. Let me serve in a holy, holy way. All right, good morning, Unity.
Once again, good morning. We're so glad you're here. Celebration Sunday. It's just a lovely day. Thank you, Gretchen and Peter Polzak Trio, for that music. And I'm Annette Gipp, and I'm so glad to see all of you. We don't want to hear any of your beeping devices, so if you could put them all in meditation mode, we'd be thrilled. So, today we join with people around the world in sharing Unity's daily word. Today's word is time enough. I have enough time, enough for rest, work, pleasure, and prayer. At the end of a busy day, do I focus on appreciating what I achieved, or do I berate myself for those tasks I have yet to accomplish? The attitude in which I started my day had a great deal to do with the ensuing results. I create each day's experiences through choices, large and small, that I make as the day unfolds. My storehouse of divine energy keep me mentally focused. With a positive attitude, I affirm, I have time enough, wisdom enough, strength enough, and energy enough to do whatever is before me this day. As confidence in my creative power grows, I become clearer and calmer in each choice, and my day perfectly expresses my new consciousness. The time is fulfilled, and the kingdom of God has come near. Mark 1:15. For your own wonderful way to start the day moment with the daily word, we have copies in both large print and regular print for sale in the Sunshine Gallery. And now let's welcome one of our favorites, Sean Harris.
Okay. Good morning. That was so enthusiastic. I love it. Well, I would like to tell you about this first song because it's going to be in Spanish. It was first a poem by a guy who was born in Venezuela named Andres Eloy Blanco. And the music was written by a gentleman born in Mexico named Manuel Alvarez Machiste. So the poem says, painter born in my country with a foreigner or stranger's brush who follows the paths of those that came before. Okay, if the virgin is white, paint me black angels that also go to heaven, all the good blacks, since you know that God in heaven loves them too. Since you seem to paint with love, why do you hate or despise their color if you have a soul in your body? You paint the beautiful bodies of the saints in the churches. Next time, paint some black ones. Pintor nacido en mi tierra, con el pincel extranjero. Pintor que sigues el rumbo de tantos pintores viejos. Aunque la Virgen sea blanca, píntame angelitos negros que también se van al cielo. Todos los negritos buenos, pintor, se pintas con amor. ¿Por qué desprecias su color? Si sabes que en el cielo también los quiero, Dios. Pintor de santos de la alcoba, si tienes alma en el cuerpo, porque al pintar en tus cuadros te olvidaste de los negros. Siempre que pintas iglesias, pintas angelitos feos, pero nunca te acordaste de pintar un ángel negro. Pintor nacido en mi tierra, con el pincel extranjero. Pintor que sigues el rumbo de tantos pintores viejos. Aunque la Virgen sea blanca, píntame angelitos negros que también se van al cielo. Todos los negritos buenos, pintor, se pintas con amor. ¿Por qué desprecias su color? Si sabes que en el cielo también los quiero, Dios. Santos de la alcoba, si tienes alma en el cuerpo, porque al pintar en tus cuadros te olvidaste de los negros. Siempre que pintas iglesias, pintas angelitos feos. te acordaste de pintar una negro. You.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Sean Harris, everyone. Sean, thank you so much. My goodness. God bless you. God bless you. Let's give Sean another hand. Peter and the trio, Gretchen's wonderful work. Well, I love following up some music like that. Good morning, everyone. Oh, it is just so good to be here. Wonderful, wonderful time. I am just so happy to have this opportunity to come and share with you. We have a wonderful church here, wonderful volunteers. Let's give a hand to our volunteers. Just everyone stepping up, doing committee assignments. We have ushers and greeters and welcome people. We have people downstairs cooking the most delicious soup you've ever had. It's just a wonderful opportunity here we have at Unity Chicago. So it is our first Sunday having one service, and I can feel the energy, y'all. Yeah. Yes. So we're going to move into our service. I have a class going on after the service today. Please come to the class. We're going to speak to some of the things that are just showing up, and it's going to be an opportunity for you to come forth in your most perfect way. Do you want to come forth in your perfect way? Yes, yes. So be sure to show up to my class today. It's at 11:30. The class is Spiritual Economics, and we are going to get into it. So I wanted to talk to you today, and I decided that we are going to do some Bible metaphysics. How many metaphysicians do we have in here? Everyone should be raising their hands. What's going on here? Where are my metaphysicians? So we are going to talk about Bible metaphysics today. We're going to talk about some Old Testament Bible metaphysics. Oh boy, he's talking Old Testament now. Yeah, we're going to get into it. We're going to go deep. And it's just an opportunity for us to come forth, to move out of our shell of dependence on lack and limitation and any of those things, and come forth with power and prowess and love and light. So my talk title today is The Widow's Oil. The Widow's Oil. The Widow's Oil, it's all about consciousness. Consciousness is who we are. It's our state of mind. It's how we come forth. And everything, every way, the way we think, feel, live, the way we have our moods or anxieties, our limitations, our presence, our potential, our freedoms, our ideas, our immersions of life, our phases of mind, everything, every little quirk that makes up who we are is all dependent on the size and quality of our consciousness. In the book of 2 Kings, chapter 4, verses 1 through 7, there's an amazing story about consciousness and prosperity. And it's a timeless metaphysical message. And everything in this story speaks to something that's going on inside of us. Let me share the story with you. 2 Kings chapter 4, verse 1 through 7. And I think Juan's going to put it up for us. The wife of a man from the company of prophets cries out to Elisha, "Your servant, my husband, is dead. You know that he revered the Lord, but now his creditor is coming to take my 2 boys as his slaves." Elisha replied to her, "How can I help you? Tell me, what do you have in your house?" "Your servant has nothing there at all," she said. "Your servant has nothing there except a small jar of olive oil." Elisha said, "Go around and ask all your neighbors for empty jars, bowls, and containers. Don't ask for just a few. Then go inside, shut the door behind you and your sons. Go inside and shut the door behind you and your sons. Pour oil into all the jars and containers, and as each is filled, put it to one side. She left and shut the door behind her and her sons. They brought the jars and containers to her, and she kept pouring. When all was full, she said to her son, "Bring me another one." But he replied, "There is not a jar left." Then the oil stopped flowing. She went and told the man of God, and he said, "Go sell the oil and pay your debts." Go sell the oil and pay your debts. You and your sons can live on what is left. This is an amazing metaphysical story. It gets into the basis of who we are. The key elements of this story are Elisha. And we're going to put Elisha up for you. Elisha is a dynamic prophet. He was the disciple of Elijah. His name in Hebrew stands for God is our salvation. Not only was he a major prophet, but he spread himself among the people. He did wonder works. He cleansed the water. He healed the sick. He took a few strands of barley, turned them into bread, and fed the multitudes. It's synonymous with what Jesus did. Elisha, he's known as a prophet throughout all religions: Judaism, Christianity, Islam. You can see his works in the Talmud, the Bible, the Quran. The wonderful thing about him is, though metaphysically he represents the spiritual I am, the spirit within, the expression of God. Elisha has a wonderful story. Then we go to the widow. The widow is one who, she indicates one who is separated from God. She has her beliefs in the external God. She represents that thing, that one who has lost sight in God, one who has limited beliefs. She symbolizes our hurt feelings, our feelings of being misunderstood. She symbolizes our need for justice, one who is crying for love. Charles Fillmore, he has this quote about the widow. He says, when our conscious mind has ceased to be positive, the subconscious mind is like a widow. Let me hear you say, Yeah, that's some juicy stuff there. Then we go to the empty vessels. The empty vessels, they represent an expanded consciousness, accessible, divine ideas. The empty vessels are like us. We are looking to expand our consciousness, to be accessible, to come forth with divine ideas. And bringing those jars into the house and closing the door, that represents focus, prayer, meditation, going to headquarters. It's deliberately intensifying our awareness of the truth. Then we have the oil itself. The oil, it represents a divine substance, that thing that is invisible, that thing that we don't see, but that is underlying all things. It represents the very blessings that come forth. Now, what does this mean to us? Well, this story of the widow is about the increasing power of spirit. It's about the expanding of our consciousness. You see, it starts with the woman who goes within when she speaks to Elisha. There she is turning away from lack and turning to the spirit, or the I am. Then Elisha, he says, what do you have? What is in your house? Here Spirit is asking, what is there within you? Where is your consciousness? Obviously, the woman's consciousness was on lack. She said, I only have one vessel. I only have one jar of oil. This jar of oil was her lack, her feelings of onlyness. In fact, she was plagued with that common problem of onlyness, the common problem of onlyness. But when she allowed herself to be free, to go within and to seek the Spirit within, to recognize the Spirit of God, and then adding additional vessels to her plate. And then she went within for prayer and meditation. She closed the door. She turned off the outside world, the external. Her needs were instantly and abundantly filled. Don't we want our needs instantly and abundantly filled? Boy, you don't sound like you want your needs instantly and abundantly. Do you want your needs filled? Yes. So, and in fact, the Bible says that she had enough oil not only to pay her creditors, but to live on it. Her and her sons could live off of this. Let me ask you, unless you've ascended, where's your consciousness? What are you thinking about? What are you identifying with? What is in your house? What is the onlyness condition that you're holding to? Do you only have so much to give? Do you only earn, or are you only worth so much? Is there only so much in your bank account, your home, your church, your world? Do you only have a little time? Do you only have limited expectations? Do you only have a little confidence? Do you only pray once a day? Only playing small in life? Are you only single? Are you only human? Are you only trying to help? Are you subtly centered in what you don't have? Fearing that you don't have enough? Standing in lack and limitation, believing in this concept of onlyness? Friends, today we have to break free. We have to come forth in a new way. We have to release the lack and limited beliefs that are holding us back. We must begin seeing our house filled with universal substance from God. We must begin to let us see our jobs, our possessions, our resources as the symbol of limitless possibility. God is our source. Seek first the kingdom. God cannot supply lack. Let us begin to release the negativity, the thing that is holding us back from our highest good, and come into a conscious awareness of our truth. We are children of God. We have the world at our feet. We must come forth with prosperity and hope and love and new life in all situations. When we allow ourselves to come forth in a spiritual awareness and focus on that never-ending flow of good, we generate energy that magnetically attracts more abundance from our source. We come into alignment with our spiritual nature. We enjoin with God and co-create on a fourth dimensional level. We come into the awareness of our likeness with God. We have to understand that the image is within us, but we manifest the likeness out into the world. We must come into an awareness of manifesting our likeness into the world, and then allow ourselves to become open, completely open to the increase that is there for us. You see, we must come into a willingness to bring forth our divine substance, to allow that substance to take hold in our lives and bring forth all the state of minds, the prosperity, the goodness, all the flow that is here for us that we can claim at any time. Yeah, the revelation of the story of the widow in 2 Kings chapter 4, 1-7. It's really about increasing our spiritual understanding, increasing our spiritual truth, increasing our spiritual nature, allowing our good to come forth so that we can have health and love and power and wisdom. And it's brought about when we allow ourselves to go within and to begin to acknowledge the reality and power that is there. You see, consciousness, it's about the awakening into our truth, but it doesn't end there. The awakening into our truth leads to the unfolding of our oneness with God. The unfolding of our oneness with God leads to the awareness of the divine substance that is all around us. And the awareness of the divine substance all around us leads to our awareness of our blessings, the oil pouring in our lives. And it all starts with consciousness. Consciousness, consciousness, consciousness. That's what we're looking for here. We want to expand our conscious awareness and come into our truth, our birthright, our inheritance, knowing that God is always there, no matter what the circumstances, no matter what the trouble, the challenge, the circumstances, God is in the midst of it. And all we have to do is alter our state of mind, come into an expanded awareness of our truth. There is a wonderful old statement that we used to use in Unity. It said, if you want to become truly conscious, then you must become aware of your thoughts. Move into an evaluation of your beliefs, and then dissolve those that stand in the way of your spiritual growth. If you want to be conscious, you must begin doing the work to eliminate all those things that could or may hold you back. And when we do this, we come forth with a new inner truth, a knowing that all is good, all is well. We receive our power, our love, life, prosperity, the substance, and the pouring of the divine oil in every way in our lives. So if you're having a challenge, if one shows up, if someone cuts you off on the road, if any of those things happen to you, simply go within. Expand your consciousness. Look for your vessels. Find the accessibility to your truth. Close the door off. Go into the stillness in prayer and meditation, and then watch your needs fulfilled in the perfect way. Union Chicago, are you willing to do this with me today? Are you willing to do this with me today? Well, I think it's time that we come forth into a little meditation, that we allow ourselves now to go into the stillness, to find that place, to bring forth that new conscious awareness. So let's allow ourselves to go deep into the far reaches of our minds, deep into our hearts and our souls. Let's see ourselves touching every atom, every cell within us. We are here to bring forth wholeness, to enrich ourselves, to allow our power So let's turn away now from all that is around us. Turn away from any challenge, any doubt, any worry. Turn away from any concerns. Let us now unfold into our oneness with God. And as we unfold into this, into our image, into our likeness, let us begin to allow ourselves to access the pool of divine ideas that are within us, knowing that we rest in love and light. And as we rest in this love and light, let us begin to pour the oil, to pour the blessings. Pour the blessings upon our challenges. Pour the blessings upon our children. Pour the blessings upon our home, our church, our world. Bless our bank accounts. Bless our automobiles. Bless our refrigerators. Bless everything in our lives. For it is all a gift. And now let us send blessings out into our world. Let us send blessings to the less fortunate in our world. Seeing someone lifted up. Seeing someone receiving the food and the water that they need. Let us send blessings to our friends, to our families, to the people we love. Seeing someone touched by God, being made whole. Someone's finances coming into alignment with the truth. Let us send out blessings into our city, our nation, our planet. Let us see our earth wrapped in a ball of light, knowing that it sustains us, gives us life. Let us take the energy in this room. Let us send it into our bodies, touching every atom, touching every cell, making us healed, making us whole, bringing forth our complete expression. Let us take this energy now and send it into our minds so that we may be clear, receptive, open to our blessings, expanding our consciousness. And as we come forth in this way, in this infinite expression of truth, we allow God now to do His work in us, to live, move, and have His being inside of us. So let's take a moment and go into the silence and allow the Spirit of God now to have His way in us, moving and bringing forth our blessings. Heavenly Mother, Father, everything God, thank you for coming forth in your peace, your power, your expression. Thank you for bringing your truth into my heart, into my mind. Thank you for giving me the ability to come forth in a new way, to express your light, your love, to bring forth blessings, not only into my world, but into the greater universe. We see your good at always working in our lives. So continue to lead us, guide us, direct us, order our steps. Remove any negativity. Remove the ego. More of you, God, less of me. More of you, God, less of me. More of you, God, less of me. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. So it is.
Who would like to join hands and stand to sing the Lord's Prayer? Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And leave us not in temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen.
So I'm going to call our ushers forward because we come to that time where we open our hearts to give. And this giving moment is a time for us to express our truth, to not give from only, but to give from love. So I want you to take your offering in your left hand and cover it with your right. And let us say our offertory blessing together. Divine love, richly flowing through me, blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am grateful for the blessings of this day. I am grateful for the blessings on the way. Amen.
All right, we have a full church today, so I know you all are going to help me out here. This is that call and response that we know and love, down in my soul. All right, you ready? Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 Well, I hear the music down in my soul. I hear the music down in my soul. I hear the music down in my soul. All together. And the whole wide world is my home. I got a new day down in my soul. You can clap. I got a new day down in my soul. I got a new day, yeah, down in my soul. And the whole wide world is my home. Let's get quiet now. I love silence down in my soul. I love the silence down in my soul. I love the silence down in my soul. And the whole wide world is my home. Come on, Unity. I feel the power down in my soul. Do you feel it? I feel the power, oh yeah, down in my soul. I feel the power down in my soul. And the whole wide world is my home. Yes, it is now. I say the whole wide world is my home. All right, Unity.
Thank you, Gretchen. Oh my God. Gretchen and the Peter Polzak trio. Let's give them another hand. Yeah. So let's get some energy flowing now. We want to bless our offering. We want to bless these gifts. Take a deep breath with me. Heavenly Mother, Father, everything God, thank you for these gifts that we received today. We know they come from those who love you and who are open and receptive to doing your will. So pour your blessings on them, God. Bring these gifts back in any way you see fit, 100-fold, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Repeat after me. I am a child of God.
I am a child of God.
I am awake to my good.
I am awake to my good.
I am blessed and highly favored. I am blessed and highly favored. Yay, God. Amen. Thank you.
We invite you now to speak the names of those you would like held in prayer into this sacred space. Emily. We ask that you include the names of those who are asking for prayer on the screen and those here who have a prayer need in their heart. The prayer chaplain today is Sue Ellen Tobe. And she would be happy to pray with you after the service. And now it's time to welcome our new visitors. If you're new here or returning after some time away, please raise your hand high so we can find you. Thank you for the gift of your presence. We're so glad to have you with us and hope you've enjoyed your experience. The people passing out flowers are members of our welcome team who would love to personally greet you following the service. Along with a welcome flower, you're being given a visitor's card. Please return the completed visitor's card to the welcome table in the Sunshine Gallery, and the team will happily give you a gift. And you'll meet new people. We all want to meet you too. I have a last few final reminders for you. The Pet Ministry is here each Sunday with pets in need of foster or forever care. Please see Carol Stiegel for more information on how to take in a pet or otherwise support this wonderful ministry. And now we would like to welcome to the platform Matt Scawthorne, chairperson of the Outreach Committee. He's going to tell us more about the Central Romero Back to School donation drive. Matt?
Thank you. Okay, so like many of you, I've been upset at seeing some of the images of immigrants on television. So we're supporting our own immigration center right here in Rogers Park, Central Romero, and we're making two key changes. Number one, we are supporting not just the 50 kids, but over 150 kids this year, all the kids at Central Romero. And number two, And number two, we'll be communicating directly with the parents, not giving to the kids, but supporting the parents so the parents can furnish their own children with those needed school supplies. We'll have a note in each kit going to the parents, telling them a little bit about Unity in Chicago. And it's the first time that we've ever done this. So this year is the most exciting year. Downstairs in the friendship room, you can grab your little list here. So when you're out shopping for food or for items, you can grab those school supplies and donate them. You can also donate cash. We're going to use the cash to buy bulk backpacks because all those kids need backpacks. So you can donate money, you can donate the school supplies and drop them off here, or you can donate your time. Following the end of the drive on August 12th, we're going to have a mad scramble week, preparing those kits for the parents, putting the notes inside. So we need your help. If you'd like to volunteer, please come downstairs and see me there. Thank you very much.
It's going to be exciting. There's still time to join the new membership Unity Basics class on Thursdays, July 19th, August 16th through August 16th from 7 to 9 p.m. Please see Jeff Barry for more information. Wave. There he is. He's real tall. You'll find him. The 5-week spiritual economics class led by Reverend James starts today from 11:30 to 1:30 p.m. This class is eligible for C credit if you are interested in becoming a licensed Unity teacher. Books are $15 and they're in the Sunshine Gallery. We hope to see you in classes after church. Rose Stevenson is taking sign-ups for the upcoming picnic on August 5th. Yay! So please stop by her table in the Friendship Room for more information. You can stay connected to Unity in Chicago by visiting our website at unitychicago.org or opening your email blasts, please, that come out every week. We send a lot of them out, and it has all the information about what's coming up. Our board members are also happy to answer any questions you have. We're wearing name tags so you can identify us. And now let's welcome back Sean Harris.
Mother, mother, there's too many of you crying. And brother, 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 there's too many of you dying. You know we've got to find a way to bring some loving here today. Father, Father, we don't need to escalate. You see, war is not the answer, for only love can conquer hate. You know we've got to find a way to bring some loving here today. With picket lines, sister, and picket signs, sister. Don't punish me, sister, with brutality, sister. Talk to me, sister, so you can see what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? What's going Tell on? Me what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Right on. Right on. Oh, mercy, mercy me. Things ain't what they used to be. No, no. Where did all the blue skies go? Poison is the wind that blows from the north and south and east. Oh, mercy, mercy me. Things ain't what they used to be. No, no. Oil wasted on the oceans and upon our seas. Fish full of mercury. Oh, Oh, mercy, mercy me. Oh, things ain't what they used to be. No, no. Radiation underground and in the sky. Oh, mercy, mercy me. Oh, things ain't what they used to be. What about this overcrowded land? How much more abuse can she stand? Oh, what's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Tell me what's going on. I'll tell you what's going on.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Sean Harris, everybody.
Goodrich, the Peter Polzak Trio.
All right. Thank you for coming. A beautiful Sunday. Meet us downstairs in the friendship room or check out the Sunshine Gallery. Let's weave ourselves home. Weave, weave, weave us together in unity and love. Weave, weave, weave us together together, and let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator. Family all are we. Let me walk with my family in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, all is and all is well. Yay, God! Yay, us! Happy Sunday, Unity!